Good morning, Big Spring Middle School. It is Monday, April 28th, and today is the day 2. And our shout out this morning goes to these homeroom class periods who have won our iReady Growth Challenge. So we were looking for the percentage of students in every homeroom who met their annual growth goal this year. So you have a goal that you're supposed to meet at 100%. So Mrs. Beatty in 6th grade had 75% of her students in her homeroom, which is our top homeroom, so nice job. Mrs. Morgan in 7th grade and Mr. Real in 8th grade, all for the math assessment. And our reading winners, Mrs. Long in 6th grade, congratulations. Mrs. Gilbert in 7th grade, right behind Mrs. Beatty there for the most students to meet that goal. And 8th grade, Mr. Lavala. And Mr. Perry will be in touch about choosing your prize, donuts or kickball. Our sports for this week, and we are nearing the end of our spring season here. Today, our volleyball team plays Hershey here at Big Spring, and Wednesday they play here against Chambersburg. Girls soccer will be here tomorrow against Camp Hill. Thursday they travel to Greencastle, and Friday they will host West Perry. And our track and field crew heads to Carlisle on Friday. So good luck to all of our spring athletes this week. Just another reminder, no club this Thursday. We'll talk about the schedule later this week, but 8th graders will be testing for their science PSSA. So no club again on Thursday. And next Thursday, something to put on your radar is our middle school Spotlight on Learning night. So your teachers may have talked to you about it. You may have some projects and things that saved up that you are going to put on display this evening. But we will also have food trucks available from 3 to 7 p.m. Kick and Rooster, B&L Caribbean, Eddie's Barbecue, PA Dairyman's Milkshakes, and Sunshine Lemonade will all be here, and they'll set up in our parking lot. So you can come and get snack or get dinner or have dessert after you walk through the building. Our Spotlight night starts at 4 o'clock. So from 4 to 7, you can come through your classrooms, show your parents all of your hard work and meet your teachers if they have not already met them this year. And then at 7 o'clock, our spring concert begins. So our band and chorus will perform. So lots happening next Thursday. I'll announce some reminders as we go, because there's some other things that'll be going on as well. And today we start our math PSSA. You have 2 days of testing for math this week. Again, we'll follow the same schedule that we followed last week. So you have plenty of time here this morning to get settled, eat some breakfast, go to the bathroom, make sure you're good to go. Testing will begin at 8 a.m., making sure that you have scratch paper, pencils, calculators, that you are taking your time and working out those math problems before you choose an answer. So do your best. I saw lots of awesome hard work last week and a lot of writing. I said the other day about your hands cramping, but I got to witness it in a classroom, and you guys wrote a lot and spent a good amount of time thinking. So we really appreciate that. Do your best on your math today. We will also have makeup testing this afternoon. So anybody that was absent last week for any part of the ELA test, so if you were out on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, you will test this afternoon. So after testing wraps up, you need to go directly to lunch, and then you will report to the LGI at 11:15. So if you have makeup testing, you're eating a lunch and then coming to the LGI to take your time for the rest of the afternoon, whatever you need. Homeroom teachers, that list of students is in your email. And it is day 156. A time I showed empathy. So I would like to think that I show empathy every single day, so I don't have a specific time. If you're not familiar with what empathy is, it's described there a little bit, but it's kind of taking the perspective of someone else, putting yourself in their shoes so that you can understand what they are experiencing. Rather than judging someone, you're trying to understand their feelings. And then just, I don't know, having a conversation about that, letting people know that you recognize if things are hard or challenging or sad. So again, like I would like to think that I do this every day, whether I'm interacting with students and trying to understand what you're experiencing, or if I'm interacting with the adults in the building, your teachers. My job as an instructional coach, I spend a lot of time listening to teachers and supporting them in what they're doing in the classroom. So I kind of have to be empathetic, so I practice it a lot. Your precept of the day. There are many great deeds done in the small struggles of life. That's all of your announcements. Please stand for the National Anthem, Pledge of Allegiance. Have a marvelous Monday, everyone.
Oh, say, can you see?